Be me, gym trainer on shift, clipboard in hand. Pretending my job is teach form, build plans, keep people safe. Reality is adult babysitting with weights. I can usually tell what kind of person someone is by how they walk into a gym. Some enter loud, auditioning for attention. Some sneak in. Some show up in a full matching outfit with a full plan and zero idea what to do with either. Then there's her. Door opens. She walks in. Straight line to the front desk. My trainer senses tingle. This one's different. Receptionist waves me over. New member, wants an intro session. Put on the standard trainer smile. Walk up. Hey, I'm Anon. You're Maya? She looks at me. Single nod. Yeah. First time here? First time at this gym. All right, I say. I'll show you around, quick assessment, nothing intense. She doesn't smile. She doesn't argue. Okay. We walk past cardio machines, past dumbbells, past cable stations. Most new people stare at everything. Maya stares at nothing. Like she already knows exactly where she's headed. Stop near the squat racks, the Church of Iron. I do my little trainer bit. This is where people either become confident or discover fear. She looks at the rack. I'm not afraid of metal. Raise eyebrow. You should be. Metal is patient. It waits. Her eyes flick to me. Are you always this dramatic? Shrug. It keeps my clients alive. She steps closer to the rack. Do you lift? Yes, I trained before. Nice. Good. We skip the beginner speech. We go straight to form. She turns to me. You do this with everyone or just new people? Everyone, I say. Ego doesn't protect joints. Tiny shift in her face. Not a smile. But the ice cracks like 2%. I'll take it. Move to open space with a mat. Show me a bodyweight squat. Slow. She squats. Step to the side. Watch knees, hips. Stop, I say, gentle. She freezes mid-motion, turns with that I didn't ask look. What? You're fighting your own body, I say. You're strong, but you're making it harder than it needs to be. She straightens up. I'm fine. Ah, yes, the universal chant of people about to get injured. Stay in trainer mode. I'm not saying you're weak. I'm saying you're wasting energy. Small adjustments make you safer and stronger. She stares. Then, show me. Good. We can work with show me. Demonstrate foot placement, hip hinge, neutral spine, controlled depth, no punishment reps, just clean mechanics. She copies. Second attempt better, third attempt better. She notices too, eyes narrow in concentration. That feels easier. It should, I say. Training shouldn't feel like punishment. Her mouth twitches, clipboard time. Goals? Strength, immediate. Schedule, 4 days. Nice. Injuries? She pauses for the first time. No, nothing serious. I look up. Then I'm going to keep it that way. She holds eye contact, then nods once. Write a simple starter plan, just enough to keep her moving and safe. Hand it over. She takes it carefully, reads fast, folds it once. Thanks. You're welcome. I'll be around. She starts to walk away, then stops, turns back, face serious. I should tell you something now. I wait. She says it plain. I'm a lesbian. Nod once. Okay, thanks for telling me. She stares like she expected a different reaction. So I add, I'm your trainer. I'm here to do my job. Nothing changes. She keeps watching my face, checking for the trick, then nods again, slower. Good. She turns and heads toward the weights. Watch her go. Think about it. Most people announce something like that because they're used to defending themselves. She wasn't testing me. She was trying to keep the world predictable. And I get this weird feeling she isn't going to stay predictable for long, especially not with me around. After that, I expect one of two things. Either she relaxes because boundary established, or she watches me like a hawk waiting for me to mess up. She chooses option 2. Every time I walk past her area, I feel her attention shift. Fine, I can work with that. I've trained athletes, beginners, quiet ones, loud ones, indestructible egos, people convinced they're broken. Maya's different. 2 days later, she's back. Same time, same focused walk. Like the gym is a task she's checking off. I'm coaching a guy who thinks bench press should look like a near-death experience. Control the bar, I tell him. You're not fighting for your life. He grunts like a wounded animal and re-racks. Maya walks behind him, glances once. Her eyebrow lifts. First visible reaction I've seen from her in this building. I point at her as she passes. Don't judge. She doesn't stop. I'm not judging. You are, I say. She keeps walking, but the corner of her mouth moves. Not a smile, a hint of one. Progress. Later, I spot her at the squat rack. Warm-up done, stance set. First set, starts. Form is better than day one. But she still does that thing. Walk over. Keep trainer distance. Respect the space. Maya, quick check. Your knees track a little inward on the way up. She racks. Turns with the expression, I didn't ask, and says it out loud too. I'm fine. Nod. You are fine. I'm preventing future you from writing me an angry review. She stares. Do people do that? All the time, I say. They blame me for their knees. Her eyes narrow. She turns back. Doesn't start next set. Instead, show me. Step in. Cue foot pressure, knee tracks over toes, drive up with controlled tension. She repeats. Next rep cleaner, she notices immediately. Her shoulders loosen like 5%. That's better. It is, I say. And you did it fast. That tells me you learn quickly. She looks at me like she doesn't know what to do with a compliment that isn't loaded. Short nod. Goes back to work. I walk away. Hour later, I'm logging notes at the front. Maya approaches. Phone in one hand, small notebook in the other. I have a question. Hit me. She opens notebook, points at a line. Your plan says accessory work for shoulders. What does that mean? I explain simply. She asks another, and another, just focused. For the first time, she treats me like a resource, not a potential problem. She closes notebook. Thanks. Nod. Anytime? She lingers half a second, then, I didn't mean it in a rude way. Mean what? When I told you, she says, that I'm a lesbian. Keep voice steady. I didn't take it as rude. I took it as information. She studies my face like she's searching for hidden text. You're not bothered. No. Why? I lean back a little. Because you don't owe me attraction, I say. You don't owe me anything except showing up and doing the work you came here to do. I respect that. She holds eye contact, then nods slow. Good. Again. She turns to leave, then pauses, and drops a question that isn't about reps. Do you ever get tired of being responsible for everyone? Answer honest. Yes, but I'm good at it. She looks down for a moment, then quietly. That's a rare skill. And she walks away toward the lockers. I sit there staring at the space she stood in, trying to figure out why that sentence hit me. Over the next week, she keeps coming in. Same time, same routine, warm-up, squats, accessories, cardio, stretch, leave. But small changes start happening. She doesn't stiffen when I correct form, doesn't look ready to defend herself when I approach. Once I hand her a towel after a brutal set, she takes it without that guarded pause. Then one day, some guy tries the classic move, unsolicited advice at the cable machine, helping her. Expect fireworks. Instead, Maya just looks across the room at me. Not asking to be rescued, just checking if I noticed. I notice. I walk over, trainer voice activated. Hey man, appreciate the enthusiasm, let her train. He mumbles and backs off. Maya doesn't thank me right away. She finishes her set, re-racks, wipes the handle down like a professional, then looks at me. You didn't have to do that. I know, I say, that's why I did it. She stares a long second. Then, you're annoying. I smile. Correct. She shakes her head and turns away. But as she walks off, I catch it. The smallest real curve of her mouth. That feeling when she's starting to trust me. And the weird part is I don't feel proud. I feel protective. My face when that's new. Week 3, I can predict her schedule better than my own. Same days, same time, same routine. She's basically a calendar event with perfect attendance. So when she lingers, I notice immediately. Tuesday evening, gym is packed. People who train hard, people who train loud, people who mostly train their mouths. I'm coaching clients back to back, doing admin work, answering questions from members. I catch myself rubbing my forehead. One of my regulars, Josh, leans on the counter. You look tired. I look employed, I tell him. He laughs. No, you look haunted. Thanks, I say. That's my brand. Josh walks off. I turn back to my notes. Then I hear her behind me. You drink water. Turn around. Maya's standing there, bag on one shoulder, jacket half zipped, holding a bottle out. I stare at it. Is this an order? Her face stays neutral. Yes. I take the bottle. Thanks. She nods once. You are working too much. Raise eyebrow. You have an opinion about my life now? I have eyes, she says. I twist the cap. Take a drink. She watches like she's checking a box. Then, good. I lift the bottle. Do you carry spare water for tired trainers? She shrugs. Today I did. She turns to leave, then pauses. What? I ask. She hesitates half a second, then asks, simple. Are you okay? I default to habit. I'm fine. She looks at me. That look. The one that doesn't accept half-truths. I correct myself. I'm tired, I admit. Long day. She nods satisfied. Eat after. Blink. Also in order? Yes. Then she walks off. I watch her go. Realize something. Maya doesn't do casual care. If she cares, she acts. Later that night, I'm closing up. Cleaning the floor area. I find something on my desk. A protein bar. No note, no explanation. Placed neatly beside my clipboard like an offering. I look around. Maya's gone. I laugh under my breath. That feeling when she's starting to annoy me in a way I like. Few days later, I catch her watching me again. Not guarded, curious. I'm demoing a movement for a client. Simple technique cues. Careful pacing. Maya's across the room doing dumbbells. But her eyes keep drifting over. Our eyes meet. She doesn't snap her gaze away. Doesn't pretend. Just holds eye contact for a second. Then returns to her set like nothing happened. I walk past after my client leaves. You're staring. She doesn't pause reps. I'm observing. I smile. You're copying me. She finishes the rep, sets dumbbells down, looks at me. You coach well. Direct praise. She doesn't waste compliments. I nod. Thank you. She adds, like it's data. You don't show off. Raise eyebrow. That's a strange compliment. She shrugs. It's rare. I watch her a second. Do people bother you a lot, trying to show off at you? Her eyes narrow slightly. Sometimes. I nod. If it happens here, tell me. She holds my gaze. I can handle myself. I know, I say. I'm still saying, tell me. She stares a moment longer, then nods once. Okay. Next week, Jim hosts a small fitness challenge. Nothing serious, mostly for bragging rights and social media posts. I don't care about the event. I care that I have to run it. I'm near the entrance. Clipboard in one hand, timer in the other. The vibe is chaos with protein shakes. Maya walks in, no usual gym bag, just a hoodie, and a face that already hates this crowd. You're early, I say. She nods. I saw the sign. You want to join? She looks at the gathering people, then back at me. No. Same, I say. She pauses, then asks something I don't expect. Do you want help? Blink. Help with what? She gestures at my mess of papers and restless members. With this. You don't have to, I say. She meets my eyes. I know. Then she holds out her hand. Give me the clipboard. I hesitate. She raises an eyebrow. You don't trust me? Damn. Hand it over. She starts organizing people immediately. No rudeness, just certainty that makes adults obey. Names here. Time slots there. If you're late, you wait. People listen. I watch her work, and something shifts in my chest. Not attraction, not yet. Respect first. Event runs smoother than it has any right to. After the crowd clears, she hands the clipboard back. You can do your job now. I stare. That was my job. She nods. I did it better? I can't help it. I smile. You're unbearable. Her mouth moves. Small smile. Correct. We stand there a moment. Then she hits me again. Do you ever stop working? I shrug. Not really. She studies me like I'm a problem set. That's not healthy. I know, I say. It's my flaw. She nods once, then says something I don't expect at all. You don't make me uncomfortable. Blink. That's bigger than it sounds coming from her. I try to deflect. That's a low bar. Her eyes narrow. It's still important. I hold her gaze. Good, I say. She nods again, then turns toward the exit. Halfway there, she pauses. Doesn't look back right away. Eat dinner. I laugh quietly. Yes, ma'am. She walks out. Maya, her routine is so consistent it might as well be printed on the wall. If she walks in at 6:10, she hits squats first, then accessories, then short run, then stretches in the corner where nobody bothers her. Clockwork. So when she walks in at 6:10, Anne goes straight to the treadmill. No warm-up, no prep, just steps on like she's trying to outrun something. Brain immediately flags it. Notice her jaw is tighter, eyes forward. Walk over at trainer pace. Maya, warm up first. She doesn't even look at me. I'm fine. Stand beside the treadmill. Drop my voice. You're not in trouble. I'm not judging you. I'm preventing an injury. Her fingers tighten on the rails. She stops the treadmill, steps off, finally looks at me. Do you have to be right all the time? Raise an eyebrow. I don't have to. I choose to. Her mouth pulls like it wants to smile, then aborts. Annoying, accurate. Come on, 5 minutes. Then you can punish yourself with running. She stares, then nods once. Follows me to the mat area. She starts warm-up. Stiff, shoulder circles, hip hinges, leg swings, all the basics, all the stuff she knows. Watch her form. Say nothing for the first minute. Let her settle. Don't make it a confrontation. Then spot it. Left knee slightly off. And with her intensity, just enough becomes future problem fast. Pause. She stops mid-movement, gives me the look, the what now look, the I am tolerating you look. Your knee. Something's tight. She narrows her eyes. It's nothing. Lean in slightly. Still keep space. Maya, I'm not asking. I'm telling you. We address tight now, or it becomes pain later. She holds my gaze. Then her focus slips for 1 second. One tiny crack. Mask isn't perfect today. Keep voice steady. Sit. Point at the bench. She sits like she's doing me a favor. Not happy about it. Crouch a safe distance in front of her. Need to see knee position. Need to see what she's not saying. Rate it. 1 to 10. She hesitates. 3. Nod. When did it start? Today? What happened? Jaw tightens again. She looks away. I'm asking as your trainer, not as someone trying to pry. She brings her eyes back to mine, finally gives me something real. I didn't sleep much. Surprising, Maya doesn't offer personal details unless there's a reason. So my brain treats it like a weight on a bar. You don't ignore it. Keep voice low. Why not? She looks at the floor, then says it. I saw my ex yesterday. Okay. That can mess with your body more than people admit. She goes guarded again instantly. You think I'm weak? Hold her gaze. No. I think you're human. Her eyes narrow. Stand up. Grab a resistance band, switch into solution mode, because that's what I do. We adjust today. No ego, knee-friendly work. You'll still get a good session. She looks offended at the word ego. I don't have ego. Nod. Correct. You have pride? She stares, mutters. Same thing. Not the same. Guide her through modified movements, controlled reps, lighter load, more alignment, more precision. She follows every cue perfectly. She isn't careless. She's just intense. Halfway through, her shoulders drop a fraction. Not relaxed, just less braced. Finish session, she wipes equipment with her usual precision, then just stands there holding her towel. Doesn't leave immediately. That's new. Lean against a rack. Give her space. She stares at the floor, then says it, quietly. I hate that I'm affected by it. Keep voice gentle. By seeing your ex? She nods once. I ended it. I wanted it to end. And still. It gets under my skin. Nods slowly. That doesn't mean you made the wrong choice. It means you had feelings. And you don't turn them off with a switch. Her grip tightens on the towel. I hate feelings. Almost laugh. Keep it respectful. I know. You treat them like a problem to solve. She looks at me sharp. You don't. I do. Just differently. I solve problems by working. You solve problems by controlling. She holds my eyes, then says quietly, and you. Pause. Me what? She hesitates, shakes her head. Too fast. Nothing. You did good today. You listened. That's strength. Her expression shifts. Thank you. Then adds, like it's accidental. For not being weird. Raise an eyebrow. About what? Her gaze flicks away. About me. About everything. Nod once. I told you. I'm your trainer, and I'm a decent person. That's the whole story. She holds my gaze. You're too decent. Smile. That's a complaint. Her mouth twitches. It is. She turns to leave, then stops again, looks back. I'm going to shower and eat. Point at her. Good. That's progress. She nods once, walks toward the lockers. Watch her go. She trusted me enough to admit a weakness, and for someone who lives behind boundaries, that is not small. Expect normal follow-up after a vulnerable conversation. Maybe lighter mood, maybe more trust. Instead, Maya avoids me for 2 days. Not fully. She still comes in, still trains, still does her routine, but times her sets so she doesn't have to talk to me longer than necessary. Would annoy me if it wasn't so obvious. Would be funny if it wasn't personal. 3rd day, she comes in, does warm-up, heads to squat rack. I'm coaching someone nearby. Watch her from the corner of my eye. Knee looks better. Posture looks better. Mood looks sharp. She finishes first set, re-racks, turns right toward me, like she decided something. Walks over, stops at trainer distance. Do you eat real food? I blink. Hello to you too. She doesn't blink. Answer. Slow nod. Yes. Sometimes. She looks unconvinced. I saw your vending machine choices. That's not real food. That's emergency food. It has purpose. She crosses arms. You're working late again tonight. Frown. Are you tracking my schedule? I have eyes. Almost smile. What do you want? Jaw tightens in that way. Dinner. I stare. Dinner? She nods once, like she just scheduled an oil change. You need dinner. I will get dinner. You will eat it. Raise eyebrow. This is an ambush. Neutral face. It's nutrition. Lean in slightly. Is this a date? Her eyes narrow. No. Instantly. Fast answer. She doesn't blink. Because it's true. Hold her gaze. Okay. Not a date. Just dinner. She nods once, satisfied. After your shift. 8. Where? She hesitates for half a second. Tiny glitch. My suspicion perks up. My place. Pause. Your place. Tone steady. Yes. I cook better than restaurants. I stare at her like she just claimed to bench press a car. You cook? She looks offended. Yes. Smile. You seem offended that I questioned it. Eyes narrow harder. Because it was a stupid question. Fair. She turns and walks away. Leaves me standing there, with the strange sensation of being scheduled. 8 p.m., knocking on Maya's door. Don't know her building well. She texted the address earlier. No explanation, no fluff, just coordinates. Show up with a small bakery bag, because arriving empty-handed feels wrong. Door opens almost immediately. She's in a simple sweater and sweatpants. Hair down, no makeup. Looks different without gym focus armor. She looks at the bag. What is that? Dessert. She stares. We did not agree on dessert. You didn't give me a chance to negotiate. She steps aside. Enter. Walk in. Apartment is neat. Minimal clutter. Neutral colors. Kitchen smells good. Actual food. She points at a chair. Sit. I sit. You give orders. She walks to the stove. Yes. This is your personality. She glances over her shoulder. Do you want to leave? No. Immediately. She returns to stirring. Then be quiet. I watch her cook. Realize she moves in the kitchen like she moves in the gym. Controlled, efficient, confident, but there's a different kind of care in it, something quieter. She plates the food, brings it over, sets it down in front of me. Chicken, rice, vegetables. I look up. You made this for me. She sits across, posture straight. You needed food. That's not an answer. She picks up her fork. It is. I take a bite. It's good. Wow, good. This is actually good. She narrows eyes. Actually, smile. I'm complimenting you. She looks down at her plate, then quietly. Good. Eat in silence for a few minutes. Forks clinking, distant neighbor TV, eventually ask. So, why dinner? She pauses. Fingers tighten on fork. Doesn't look at me right away. Then, because you took care of me. Hold still. She keeps voice steady. At the gym. I nod once. She meets my eyes. I don't forget that. Chest tightens. That's not a debt. You don't owe me dinner. Her eyes narrow. I know. That's why it's dinner. I stare. That makes no sense. Her mouth moves slightly. It makes sense to me. Look at her carefully. This isn't playful flirting. Keep my voice respectful. Thank you. She nods once. We finish eating. She stands to clear plates. I move to help. She points at me without turning around. No. I stop. Why? She keeps walking. Guest. I frown. You invited me. She turns head slightly. Guest. Lean back in chair, defeated. Fine. I'm a guest. She washes dishes with the same precision she wipes equipment. She sits back down. Eyes the bakery bag. What did you bring? I slide it over. Cookies. She opens it, takes one, stares at it like, you brought sugar. Yes. For your soul. She bites. Face doesn't change much, but eyes soften a fraction. That's good. Smile. See? Dessert is important. She eats half, sets it down, then looks at me for a long moment. Then, I am not confused about my identity. I hold still. Okay. Jaw tightens slightly. I am confused about you. Chest tightens again. Keep voice steady. What about me? She looks at the table, then back at me. You are safe, but you are also in my head. She stays quiet. I don't want you to think I'm leading you on. I nod slowly. I don't. She looks at me again. You don't. No, I'm not here to push. I'm here to respect you. Whatever this is, we take it at your speed. She stares, then nods once. Good. I stand. Thank you for dinner. She stands too. I step toward the door. She follows. At the door I pause, look at her. This was not a date. She nods quickly. Correct. Smiles slightly. Then why do I feel as if it was? Her eyes narrow. Because you're annoying. I laugh quietly. Good night, Maya. She hesitates half a second, then, good night, Anon. Walk into the hallway. Feel something settle into place. After that dinner, expect two outcomes. Either she pulls me closer, or she builds a wall so tall, she chooses the wall. Next time she comes to the gym, she trains hard, moves fast, wipes everything down, leaves, 2 words max. If I walk near her rack, she switches stations. If I coach a client near her, she suddenly needs water. If our eyes meet, she looks straight through me, like I'm a poster on the far wall. Almost impressive. 3rd day of this. I'm coaching a guy who insists on curling weights that belong in a museum. Control it, I tell him. Your elbows are screaming. He grunts, sets dumbbells down. You good, man? You look distracted. And I hear myself say it. Automatic. I'm fine. Immediately get irritated. Great. Now I'm copying Maya. Guy nods. Walks off. I turn. See Maya across the room stretching, pretending she isn't aware of me. She finishes. Stands. Walks toward the exit. I step into her path. Maya. She stops. What? Tone neutral. Eyes sharp. You're avoiding me? She blinks slow. I'm training. That's not an answer. She shifts weight, tightens grip on her bag strap. You said you'd go at my speed. I did. Avoiding is not speed. It's a detour. She stares, then looks past me at the door. I don't want trouble. Keep voice low. I'm not trouble. I'm your trainer. Also your dinner guest. Pick whichever version makes this easier. Her mouth almost amuses, then stops. This is why you're annoying. Correct. So tell me what's going on. Long stare. Then, I'm busy. Doing what? Eyes narrow. Thinking. I nod. Okay. Think. Just don't disappear. Her expression tightens, like she wants to argue but doesn't have the energy. Fine. Then she walks out, and I watch her go. 2 days later, she tries a different strategy, First was avoidance. Second is challenge. She comes in wearing a fitted top under her hoodie, hair done differently, posture even sharper. She walks straight to the desk where I'm writing notes. Anon. Look up. Maya. She leans elbows on the counter. That dinner. Yes. Eyes locked. Was not a date. Nod. Correct. She pauses, then adds. But if it was, it would have been acceptable. I stare. Is this Maya flirting? It sounds like she studied a sentence and is testing how it lands. Keep face steady. I'm glad it was acceptable. Her mouth tightens. That's all you have? What do you want me to have? She narrows eyes. I want you to react. There it is. She wants something easy to label. I lean forward slightly, still keep distance. Maya, if you're testing me, it won't work. Jaw tight. Why not? Because I'm not here to win. I'm here to be decent. She stares. You keep doing that. Doing what? Not pushing. Nod. Yes. Her voice drops. You're making it harder. That hits. Keep tone steady. Harder for what? She doesn't answer. Straightens. Grabs hoodie zipper. Pulls it up like armor. Never mind. Walks off to the floor. Later catch her at cable station. Face pulls. Perfect form. Jaw tight. Eyes focused. Anger and discipline doing a duet. Wait until she finishes set. Step in. Your shoulders are better. She wipes hands on towel. I know. Raise eyebrow. You're welcome. She stares. I didn't say thank you. Smile slightly. Correct. She turns to reset weight. I lean closer, voice low. Are you okay? She pauses, and for a moment, she looks tired. She sets the pin down, faces me. I don't understand it. Understand what? Her eyes are intense. You. Hold still. She speaks carefully. I told you who I am. I told you my boundary. I told you my history. I nod once. And you didn't take advantage of it. Keep voice quiet. Why would I? She stares. Most people try. Chest tightens. I'm not most people. Her fingers curl around towel. That's the problem. Frown. How is that a problem? She holds my eyes. Because I can't blame you. I can't say you pressured me. I can't say you pushed. I can't say you're playing. Stay silent. Her voice drops. I keep thinking about you, and I hate it. I don't smile. I don't tease. You don't hate thinking about me. You hate what it means. Jaw tight. Yes. I nod slowly. Then let it mean whatever it means. She stares for a long moment, then says the scary part. I think I want you. Keep voice low. Okay? Thank you for trusting me with that. She blinks once. That's her whole reaction. One blink. You're not shocked. I'm not. I've seen it building. I just wasn't going to name it for you. Her mouth tightens. You're irritating. Nod. Yes. She looks down, then back up. What happens now? Hold her gaze. Now you go home. You eat real food. You sleep. And tomorrow, if you still feel the same, we talk again. She stares. That's slow. It's safe. Her eyes narrow, then soften a fraction. Fine. She turns, grabs her bag, walks toward the exit. Halfway there, she looks back. You're still annoying. Smiles slightly. Good. See you tomorrow. Next day, she shows up. Same time, same steady walk through the door, same focused face. She trains first. Always does. Handle the body, then deal with the mind. I give her space, coach clients, do my job, pretend my heart isn't tracking her every lap across the floor. She finishes her last set, wipes the bar down, re-racks plates, walks straight at me. No detours today. Anon. Look up from clipboard. Maya. She stands there like she's waiting for the floor to stop moving. Then, I still feel the same. Okay, how do you feel? She holds eye contact. I want you, she says, and I hate that it scares me. Nod once. That makes sense. She narrows her eyes. It doesn't. It does, I say. You built your life around certainty. This isn't certain. Jaw tightens. Stop understanding me. Small smile. No. She glances toward the exit, then back. Are you free after your shift? Yes. Pause. Come over. Hold her gaze. Only if you're sure. Single nod. I'm sure enough? All right, I'll come. She turns to leave, stops, looks back. And don't overthink it. Raise eyebrow. That's rich coming from you. She points at me like a warning label. Don't. Yes, ma'am. She walks out. And my entire nervous system decides to do cardio without my consent. After shift, stop at a store, grab water, fruit, easy food. Not trying to impress her with candlelight. Knock on her door. She opens almost immediately. No makeup, hair loose, oversized hoodie, bare feet. Looks at me for a long moment, steps aside. Come in. Walk in. Place is clean. She closes the door, leans back against it. Doesn't move closer yet. Neither do I. We stand there, both pretending we're waiting on the other person to break the tension. I decide I'm done waiting. Maya, I say, steady voice. We don't have to do anything tonight to prove anything. She stares at me. I know. Nod. Good. She pushes off the door and walks to the kitchen, opens fridge, pulls 2 waters, sets one in front of me, leans on counter. I'm going to say this badly. I wait. She looks down at the bottle, then back up. I don't want you to think I lied to you when I told you I was a lesbian. Keep voice quiet. I don't think you lied. Eyes narrow. Then, what do you think? I think you told me the truth you knew at the time, I say. And now you're learning something new. She looks annoyed that the answer isn't punishable. It's unfair. To who? To me, she says. I'm supposed to know myself. Nod. You do know yourself. Mouth tightens. That was a bad joke. It was an accurate joke. She watches me like she's deciding whether to throw the bottle at my head. Then, very quietly, I don't want to lose you. You're not losing me? She swallows, lifts chin. You say that too easily. I say it because it's true. She holds eye contact. Then prove it. Tell me what you need. Jaw tightens, then loosens. I need you to stop being so decent, she says, almost angry. Because it makes me want you more. I laugh for real. Her eyes narrow instantly. Don't laugh. I'm not laughing at you, I say. I'm laughing because you're brave and furious at the same time. She stares, then steps closer. Now she's in my space. I don't move away, voice low. I'm not good at this. You don't have to be good, I tell her. You just have to be honest. She holds my gaze like it's the only stable surface in the room. I want you to kiss me. Nod once. Okay. Tell me if you want me to stop. Eyes narrow again, stubborn. I won't. I still need you to say it. Long stare. Then, if I say stop, you stop. Good. Then I kiss her. Her hands grab the front of my shirt like she's afraid she'll change her mind if she lets go. She doesn't. She kisses me back with this intensity that turns my thoughts into static. We break apart for a second. She stays close, forehead near my chest, voice rough. This is a bad idea. It might be, I say. Do you want to stop? She lifts her head, eyes sharp. No. Then it's not a bad idea tonight. She makes a small sound that's half laugh, half disbelief. You talk too much. I'm a trainer, I say. I give instructions. She yanks me closer by my shirt. Shut up. Yes, ma'am. We move toward her bedroom, still kissing, still checking in without making it clinical. She pauses at the doorway like she's standing at the edge of something. Looks at me like she's about to step off a ledge. I hold her gaze. You're safe with me. Single nod. I know. And then she chooses me fully. Rest of the night is ours, not to prove anything, not to fix identity with brute force, just closeness, heat, and the relief of not fighting what's real. Morning, wake up in her bed. She's turned toward me, watching, raise eyebrow. Are you monitoring me? Yes. How am I doing? She studies my face like she's checking for regret. Then quietly, I don't regret it. Chest tightens. Neither do I. She stares at ceiling for a moment, thinking in spreadsheets again, then turns back. This changes things. Nod. Yes. Voice lower now. Are you going to treat me differently? Look right at her. I'm going to treat you honestly. Same respect, same patience, same me. Her eyes soften a fraction. Good. Lean in, kiss her again, gentle. She grabs my shirt again. Weaker this time. After that night, I expect one of two outcomes. Either she vanishes from the gym for a week, or she shows up and pretends nothing happened with Olympic-level discipline. She chooses option 2, next evening. 6:10, same pace, same focus, same hoodie, scans room once. Locker. I'm at the desk trying to look professional. It does not work. She walks past. Stops for half a second. Hi. One word, but her voice is different, not softer, more familiar. Then she keeps walking to the squat rack. I stare after her, force myself back to notes. I have clients, I have duties, and I have a woman in my head who decided to become my problem in the best possible way. A few minutes later, coworker Tina leans on the counter, bored expression of a person powered entirely by gossip, nods toward Maya. Your favorite client is here. Don't look up. She's not my favorite. Tina smiles. You said that too fast. Finally look at her. I'm working. She nods. Sure, working, with your eyes. Point at clipboard. Paperwork, very romantic. She leans closer. Did something happen? No. She looks at my face. Something happened. Keep voice flat. You enjoy lying to yourself. She laughs and walks off, satisfied. Maya trains hard that day. Too hard. She starts loading more weight than her plan calls for. I walk over. Maya, that's not your program. She turns, expression unreadable. I feel strong. Raise eyebrow. That's good. Don't turn it into a mistake. She stares, then lowers the weight. I step back. She starts her set. Halfway through, she pauses, looks at me again. Quiet. What? She holds my gaze for a beat, then under her breath. Later, one word, one promise. Then back to work, like nothing happened. I walk away with thoughts I can't put on a training plan. After her workout, wipes everything down, puts plates away, heads toward the exit. I follow at a distance, not chasing, just matching her direction. She stops near the water fountain, takes a sip, turns toward me. Do you have time? I can make time. Single nod. We walk out together, not touching in public. Outside it's cold, streetlights make the pavement shine. She shoves hands into hoodie pocket, then, I thought I would regret it. Steady voice. And you don't. She shakes head once. No. Nod. Good. She looks at me sharp. Stop saying good. Small smile. No. Her mouth almost smiles, then she drops the real question. What are we? What do you want us to be? She pauses, then, direct and still slightly furious. I want you. Nod once. Okay, then we start there. She stares. That's it? That's enough, I say. No public announcement, no speech. We build it step by step. Her shoulders loosen a fraction. Step by step. Yes. She studies my face, then nods. Fine. Walk to my car. I open the passenger door. She pauses, then gets in. You're doing the polite thing again. Yes. She looks at me. You're consistent. Start the car, drive. She doesn't talk much, but her hand slides toward the center console, not grabbing me, just resting near mine. A question without words. I place my hand next to hers, not forcing contact, offering it. Her fingers shift, touch mine, then stay there. Get to my place. Go inside quietly. She takes her shoes off, walks straight to the kitchen, opens fridge, looks at me like I've personally offended nutrition. You have no food. I have food. She opens a drawer, pulls out instant noodles. This is not food. She closes the drawer slowly, turns to me. Sit. I sit. Because apparently I enjoy being bossed around by a woman in a hoodie. She starts pulling ingredients out of her bag. I stare. You came prepared. Dead serious. I plan. You plan to cook at my place. Yes. Shake head. You're dangerous. She doesn't deny it. Correct. She cooks while I watch. After dinner, she sits beside me on the couch. Then quietly. I don't know what this makes me. Turn my head slightly. It makes you Maya. She stares forward. That's not an answer. It is, I say. You're not required to explain yourself to the world in one night. Jaw tightens. I hate that you're right. Small smile. You'll live. She turns sharp. Don't you dare! I laugh quietly. She stares at me for a moment, then leans in and kisses me. I did that? Yes. She nods once. Good. Raise eyebrow. You said it. She looks annoyed. Stop. I smile. Because she's choosing, and she knows she's choosing. Later, we go to bed. The gym doesn't find out anything, but everyone notices everything. And Maya, distance, certainty, discipline, is now in my kitchen, cooking dinner, and choosing me with her whole stubborn heart. That feeling when that's enough.